Hey guys, LevelCap here, and today is Monday, which means it's time for another episode of Loadout, the series where you guys, the viewers, get to help me choose which kit and accessories I'm going to use. Now, the way you do this is you leave a comment in the video description telling me what kind of gun you would like me to run with next week and what kind of attachments you would like me to have on that weapon. And whichever comments get top-rated views, I will look at them and pick one that I think would make a good video. Now, today's top comment comes from JSDX11, and he says, support is highly recommended, MP7 extended mags, hollow sight, and laser. Now, I realized they didn't actually have a hollow sight on here, but it doesn't matter because this is intended as a hipfire only weapon. He says, use the Rec, C4, Sprint. I really just didn't even use my sidearm at all. It was mostly just MP7. With extended mags, it increases your magazine capacity from 20 to 40 bullets, and putting a laser sight on here gives this gun amazing hipfire accuracy. And you'll notice I rarely zoom in at all. I think maybe during this whole video I get like 2 zoom in kills, maybe 3. But the idea is that you just use it hipfire, and that extra bit of speed that you don't have to wait the half second or whatever that it takes to zoom in and get your target on sights, then you can start firing before your opponent and drop them before they can drop you. Now, the hipfire accuracy is a multiplier of 1.0 with the MP7, which is half of the hipfire accuracy of your average assault rifle. Most assault rifles have a 2.0 hipfire accuracy. So knowing that this gun is going to be twice as accurate as your assault rifle from hipfire at the get-go is a great improvement. Now, when you slap a laser sight on there, it brings it down to a 0.5 hipfire accuracy, making this extremely accurate for hipfiring. And aside from long range, and I would say even medium range, this gun can hipfire. So you really don't need to zoom in for a lot of encounters, and for the most part you're not going to really want to be using it at long range anyway, so hipfiring just seems to work for just about all situations. Now, the maximum damage output from this weapon is 20 damage per bullet, and the minimum is 11.2, and that drops off at around 45 meters. So at anything far, you're going to be doing only 11.2 damage. However, this gun has a 950 round rate of fire. So close to medium range, it doesn't matter that much that you're not dishing out that much damage per shot, because so many shots are going to be going on target that you will still be able to drop people extremely fast. Now, another cool thing about this gun is that when you're moving, the hipfire does not increase that much. For assault rifles, your hipfire will go up quite a bit. If your assault rifle has, say, a 2.0 standing still hipfire, you'll probably go up to like 3 or higher hipfire accuracy when you're moving. But with this, it only goes up to 1.5, and if you're crouched hipfiring, it only goes up to 1.2. So you still maintain really good hipfire accuracy even when you're on the move, which is really great for running and gunning and sort of strafing when you see targets. It just allows you to stay very agile and make yourself a harder target while they're trying to get you down. So you're a hard target to hit. You're usually lasing them in the face with your laser pointer. So you're going to find yourself in a lot of situations where you're not taking any return fire just because your opponents are kind of dazzled, as Dice says, by the laser pointer. Now, as for playing as for playing support with this class, I think that's actually a good decision, because then you can run with Sprint, which again really allows this class to just move around, get around a lot faster, and also you have your unlimited ammo from ammo packs, and this gun does definitely chew through ammo. You're going to be putting down a lot of bullets. Since you've got a 40 round magazine, you're going to just by nature be shooting a lot more bullets because you're not going to run out of your clip as fast, but you're also shooting at 950 rounds per minute. So again, you're going to be just putting so many bullets out there that you will chew through your ammo extremely fast. So running support is a really good combination for this. Of course, not having med packs always hurts, but if you just stick close to some guys with med packs, then you can do all right. I will say this gun, again, it's great for close quarters. Battlefield, however, does not have a whole lot of close quarters maps currently. I'm sure when the close quarters expansion comes out, the MP7 is going to be all over the place with this laser pointer, but currently you kind of have to play team deathmatch or stick to maps like Metro. Even Bazaar, I was finding myself in a lot more longer range situations where guys with assault rifles were just dropping me before I really had a chance to do enough damage to them. The MP7 also works really well with the Recon class. You can equip it this exact same setup and then use an MAV or tugs to spot out all the guys for you in close quarter situations. So it'll give you an even better advantage in close quarter. So that could be a really fun setup too. Now, one thing that I feel could be balanced out a little bit better with this gun is the reload time. It doesn't necessarily have a long reload time. In fact, when you still have a bullet in the chamber, it's a 2.4 second reload time, and when you've used your entire magazine, then it's 2.7 second reload time. But if you notice, the clip, it's a standard pistol style clip, magazine for you guys, where you load it into the handle. That seems like a really easy way to load a gun. I mean, I've loaded pistols that way in real life before. It seems really easy to do, probably just as easy, if not easier, than your average assault rifle. Yeah, a lot of the assault rifles have reload speeds at this speed. The M16A3 has a way faster reload speed. I don't know if I necessarily agree with that. I think some of these PDWs, since they're intended for close quarter combat, could be given some faster reload times, especially the MP7 because of its design. Now, although the MP7 is very similar to a lot of the other the personal defense weapons like the P90 or the PDWR, it does stand ahead of the others in that it has some of the lowest vertical recoil of any of those guns. It's only got a 0.12 vertical recoil, while the P90 has a 0.18 and the PDWR has a 0.2. It does have a decently high side-to-side recoil of 0.45. However, that isn't really that important in close quarter combat. Side to side really hurts your long range ability to aim, but for close quarters it's great because you're just not feeling that vertical recoil and you have a very easy time of keeping your gun at head level on your enemies. So overall, I really enjoy this setup. It's definitely not my first time using this kit setup before. In fact, I think I did a video quite a while ago on the MP7. It just wasn't a loadout video. And this is just such a fun kit to play with. You just have to make sure you're using it on the right map. You can make it work on some of the more medium range maps, but you really got to get in up close and personal to get the maximum effectiveness of this weapon. So if you guys haven't tried this setup before, get the extended mags, get the laser, and throw whatever sight you want on there, and you will just wreck in close quarters. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please rate it up, and don't forget to leave your comments in the video description for what you would like me to run with for next week's episode of Loadout. I'll see you guys next time. This is LevelCap signing off.